Hey, this is Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro. I'm going to show you something to help you better align your hands in the golf swing when you take your grip. See, we're so focused on the middle of the club face that we're not paying attention to the sides, which is here and here. We're not paying attention to that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you something. This is simple, and it takes a little work, but you'll get used to it. See this top knuckle, see where I draw the line there? These top knuckles represents this top of the club face. Just like we say the club face is the hand, well, these top knuckles, like I say, represents the top of the club face. And these knuckles here represents the bottom of the club face. So what that does, it allows us to be able to swing the middle. See what I mean? See, we can swing the middle. Excuse me. And see, there's a lot of talk about releasing the golf club per se, in a sense, and that's simply because we're trying to quote unquote smack the middle. Well, see, I'm not smacking the middle. See, even if you look at a car, we always talk about the front and the rear. So this would be like the front and rear, same thing. But in that degree, if I turned it this way. But what we're doing is we're putting it on there, we're aligning the hands to match the club face. See, just setting it like this doesn't match per se the club face, but we're going to that next level. That's why my book, Golf Grip for Success, that's why I wrote it, and that's why when I put my hands on there using the dead finger, like I talked about, I mean, that book is available print on demand. Go to shadetreepro.com and you can get that book printed on demand. It's not just an ebook. You can put it in your library. Small book, but like I said, when information is correct, it don't need to be a lot of pages. But anyway, by gripping that properly with the dead finger, it aligns those for you, and it's a whole different feel. But like I said, the top knuckles here line with the top of the club there, and the knuckles here line with the bottom. And then what you do is you swing in the sides, trying to hit the middle. And it just makes the releasing of the club, or whatever you want to call it. I don't call it a release because I'm not releasing anything. I used to, but science is just telling me that, and the difference is from the bottom, from the bottom up, in comparison to where I teach from the top down. From the top down, all I have to do is just throw it in there and it goes to the ball. Whereas from the ground up, see, when you're coming up from the ground, see, you have to make some kind of effort to get it there because you can't drag it that far. From here, I just swing it. And it just goes pretty much, it's a simple action or whatever. And simply because I have the knuckles here aligned with the top of the club there, and the knuckles here line with there. And one of the biggest reasons is because the golf club is in the middle of your hands. See? This is Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro, and always good golfing.